Okay, fine. So today we'll discuss what is IDE. First thing, how to install IDE and what IDE we will prefer. Okay. So what is IDE? IDE is integrated, I for integrated, D for development, and E for environment. ओके आईडी इस ऐसा एक इन्वायरमेंट है जहाँ पे आपको सारे जो लाइब्रेरी सपोर्ट्स है वो मिल जाएंगे, हाँ, along with some ready बॉयलर प्लेट्स मतलब समझते हो क्या? बॉयलर प्लेट्स मतलब सपोज some options, suppose you are putting .java, okay, like that. Okay, suppose you are writing inside that Java class, okay, some methods like click. If you have Selenium, click. So when you will be putting some CLI, automatically you will get this option CLICK, okay, CLOAC, right? These methods automatically ID will show you. Okay, otherwise you can also develop your all the code in simple notepad or any kind of uh, uh, I mean code editor. Okay, so we will have some of the IDs. Okay, what are the IDs we have in market? We have Eclipse. Okay, we have Eclipse, we have idea, IntelliJ, right? We have VS Code. ओके, VS कोड और भी बहुत सारे हैं, बट मोस्टली पॉपुलरली वी डू डेवलप और आई मीन एंड्रॉयड भी एक एंड्रॉयड, अब एंड्रॉयड स्टूडियो अगर इंस्टॉल करोगे तो यू विल गेट वन एंड्रॉयड स्टूडियो ID. Okay, this is mainly we used to develop for Android apps, Android applications. Okay, so it's a very huge software, and it needs a very, I mean, uh, ample amount of memory. Okay, so to my preference, if you ask me what is your preference out of these IDEs, I will prefer VS Code. Why? Why VS Code? VS Code has a huge support for uh, almost all the languages. Okay, so suppose languages means, suppose this is Java, we have Java, okay, Python, we have C++, C sharp, okay, even C, all the language, even R, okay, Ruby, all the language, all possible languages are supported by VS Code. Okay, and also some plugins, right? Plugin means let's say Lombok. I'll discuss what is Lombok during uh, framework design and all. So for now, just know that Lombok is a kind of plugin, okay, which will generate all the getters and setters method. That's it. Okay, so that is somehow not possible in Eclipse. I have tried, and Eclipse also has given the procedure to install it, but I have never find it is installing properly in the Eclipse. Second thing, Eclipse is slow. When you have a good amount of code in your bucket, right, in your repository, suppose, your Eclipse will be slow, very slow. Otherwise, for what I say, very amateur level development, you can use Eclipse, right? But if you want to use some advanced thing, right? Advanced plugins, advanced option, advanced boilerplates, you have to use either IntelliJ or VS Code. This is my preference. You can also use Android Studio. I won't mind, but the thing is, Android Studio will take ample amount of memory in your system, right? So we'll, and also VS Code is easy to use. Okay, uh, why will not use IDEA IntelliJ in my local or whatever for the training purpose? Because the IDEA IntelliJ is very good. Okay, also very good, but IDEA IntelliJ is not the free version is all good. Okay, Ideas IntelliJ has a paid version or licensed version. Okay, that is a good one, but not the paid one. I mean, not the free one. Free one is very it's almost like Eclipse. It is slow, it hangs very frequently. It will I mean it will give you problem while opening the code. The code is not building properly, so all these problems are there with IntelliJ IDEA. Okay, free, I mean open source thing. If you have money, you can buy it. That is why I always prefer VS Code for my local development. When I am saying local development, VS Code I have used for also, uh, for professional development things also. I mean, when I was involved in professional development, I've written code, I've developed code in VS Code only. I've never seen any problem with the free version of VS Code. Okay, so we'll use VS Code in our training session. So how to install VS Code? It's again simple. So go to Google, download VS Code. Download VS Code. VS means Visual Studio Code. Okay, so maybe this one. Let me give you this link. Just click it and download it. VS Code. I have sent in a text message for downloading and installing. Okay, so Pritam, you do this Mac installation. Okay, and Khushbu, you do this Windows installation. Okay, so when you will do Windows installation, just I mean just repeat it. I mean, just tell me whatever the options are coming. Okay, I'll tell you what to select. But Mac is Pritam, Mac for Mac it is always very simple. Okay, you just download it and install it. Yeah, yep, right. We'll do our first code today. Yes, Visual Studio Code is always good. I mean, it has AI support also. Hmm. Right. Yeah, sure. No issue. Okay, you go ahead and install it from your software center. Hmm. Yes, yes, Visual Studio Code. Right, Visual Studio Code. I mean, any latest version you just download. We have no other option, right? We'll take permission from them. It's installed, right? Open it. Just a minute. Someone at the door. Hello. Yeah. Are you asking something? विजुअल स्टूडियो कोड एक IDE है, सिंपल IDE है. इट हैज़ सम सपोर्ट्स ऑफ बॉयलर प्लेट्स लाइक initial code generation, options. I mean, when you are clicking on something, CL, you are typing, right? Click, close, all these things you will get very, huh? Right, suggestions. And also you have option for command prompt execution from there itself, and also you can use that execution button. Okay. So VS Code is a lightweight. First of all, VS Code, if you use VS Code, it will be lightweight and it will not frequently hang and not crash. It's the build quality is good, better than other IDEs. Okay, and also you can use these for various, I mean, range of languages. Okay, suppose you want to use some want to create some automation library using Ruby. Okay, or you want to create some automation library using Python. You want to create some I mean, automation, not automation, actually pipeline, right? Any pipeline using Python. Hmm? Then also you can use that VS Code, Visual Studio Code ID. So all these things are supported. Let me know once done. हाँ, परमिशन दे तो कुछ प्रॉब्लम नहीं है उसमें, वो इंस्टॉल करेगा, धीरे 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 इंस्टॉल करेगा सब कुछ। इंटरनेट स्पीड अच्छा है ना, फिर ठीक है। Pritam, just let me know once done. We'll do that. We'll do that. In the left side, right? You are getting all these options. We'll do that. Okay, ये इंस्टॉल होने के बाद you will get this kind of screen. Okay, blank screen. I have this lead code ready, but you will not get this kind of classes. Okay, you'll only get some explorer and open folder, something, right? So what we'll do, we'll first create one folder. We'll first create one folder. Any folder you create anywhere in your system, just create one folder. And open the folder here. Done, everyone? Now you have to open the folder here. Okay, you have to go to file. Okay, then open folder. Now from here, just select this job, whatever folder you have created, just select that one from the Explorer and then open. Okay, so you are able to see this folder name here, Pritam. Open. Now how to create a file, Java file. Okay, how to create a Java file. So see, here is one option, right? New file. Okay, new folder. If you want to create one new folder under this particular folder, then you can choose this particular option. Okay, this is for refresh explorer. Okay, suppose you are you have created one class from backend, you want to see it here, so you have to refresh it. Okay, like that. So what we'll do, we'll straight away create a file, Java file. Okay, so click on this particular icon and then our first program dot java. So just look at it, our first program, O capital, F capital, P capital, this is called the Pascal cases. Okay, this is the standard of programming, this is the standard of writing a class name or file name. Our first program, all the syllables will be starting with capital letters. Okay, this is called the Pascal case. And don't forget to put .java extension, otherwise it will take as a normal file extension. Okay, so .java is mandatory here, and then enter. See, all the Java things are already created. So this is your Java class, Java file. Just let me know once you're done. Done, right? Okay, so now class, did you see, I just typed class and put enter, all these boilerplates has created. Want to see again? Class. Okay, this option, just select this option, all this will be created, class. Okay, and then I want to, one Java program always starts from a main method. Okay, JVM always try to find out a main method. What is the keyword for that? Public static void main. Okay, so what we'll do here in our environment, in our VS Code, it's simply will type main, and a class, 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 just आ जाएगा. मतलब you have installed just right now, you have installed, that is why it's not coming, but वो आ जाएगा बाद में. तो अभी के लिए क्या करो, अभी के लिए जस्ट पब्लिक क्लास, आवर फर्स्ट प्रोग्राम, पब्लिक स्टैटिक वॉइड मेन ये टाइप करो. ओके, श्योर. I am putting it in the chat. You can copy from there. So this file is a class. Basically, we are mentioning a class. Okay, we'll discuss what is class, and there is a main method. Java program always starts from main method. Okay, JVM where the program executes, right? It starts execution from main method always, and the syntax is unchangeable. Public static void main string args, string array and args. This is always constant. You cannot change it. Let me know once done. Okay. Fine. Now what we'll do, we'll print one statement here. Suppose system.out.println. Okay, system.out.println is the command. Sysout. Okay, if you see, I am getting the option sysout. Okay, so if you just click, system.out.println is coming. So inside that we can pass any string. This is my first Java code. Okay, this is my first Java code. Now here are two options to write the, to execute this thing, right? So one thing, just a minute. To execute, you can use this particular button. Okay, you can use this particular button. If you just click here, the program will execute. Otherwise, you can open one terminal. Okay, open one terminal, and then you can follow the process. First, Java compilation, and then Java execution. That is what we learned yesterday, right? First, it will be compiled and will be created dot class file, right? And then this will be fed to JVM, and the execution will occur. Correct? We'll do both of this. Okay. So if I run here, simply running here, okay, see, this is my first code. Correct? I am getting, this is my first code in the terminal. And the second option is I can first compile it. So what is the compilation? Java C, the class name, our first program.java. Java C is the compilation. So where this Java C will be found, you will find this Java C inside tools. Okay, inside tools. There will be folder under JDK, your Java folder, there will be some tools, right? There will be some tools or bin folder. Okay, there will be some bin folder. That bin folder path we have to set. Correct? I've described it in my video. So where this bin folder will get, mostly in the program files, then under that program files you will get one Java folder, and then JDK 17 point something, and then under that you will get that bin folder. All the tools, all the libraries are now in the bin folder. Okay, so you will get this Java C.exe file for Windows, or Java C. whatever DMG or whatever file for iOS, right? We'll get that Java C on that particular bin folder. Okay, now, so first this is Java C. Okay, Java C means compilation. Our first program, C means compilation. This C means compilation. Okay, this C means compilation. Our first program.java. This is the Java file name, right? Now if I put enter, see, there is no what I say, no error. That is why there is no error returned. There is no compilation error, and the file has compiled successfully. And the magic is you are now getting one .class file. Okay, this .class file is nothing but bytecode. See, this file is not displayed in the text editor, plain text editor, because it is a Java class file. Check here to decompile and open. If you decompile, then you will get these all these Java codes and all. Okay, but I want that compiled code, right? So just go there. It's a bit difficult in iOS. iOS doesn't allow that. Okay, but for Windows, Khushbu, you can try. Okay, if you go to the folder and this .class file, if you just right click on that and view, it's a bit difficult in iOS. Actually, we do not have much text editors here. You can open it with Notepad, okay, and you will see you are understanding nothing, because that file contents are not human understandable. It's bytecode. Okay, it's neither human understandable nor machine understandable. It's not 1001 or nor the complete English like language. What we have written here is English like language, right? Public static void main string args system.out.println means you are understanding it is something it is a command to print something, right? Somehow any layman can understand, right? So if you can try it, you can try opening that dot class file with the help of Java, any notepad. Okay, you'll find some garbage values. Are you done till now? नहीं, नहीं, नोटपैड में ये डॉट क्लास फाइल जो है उसको ओपन करके देखो, कुछ समझ में आ रहा है क्या है वो फाइल का? ये डॉट क्लास फाइल जनरेट हुआ ना? क्या दिखा रहा है, क्या प्रॉब्लम है? कुछ प्रॉब्लम आया क्या जावा सी में? नो नो, व्हाट इज द कमांड यू हैव given? Java C or Java directly? You have to put Java C. Okay, see, this is the command Java C. Java compilation. First we will compile the file. Internally it is doing that. समझ में कुछ नहीं आ रहा है तो पूछो. नहीं 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 नहीं, नोड ये आप टेक्स्ट एडिटर में किया है ना, योर इन योर विजुअल स्टूडियो कोड, VS कोड, ये लिखा है ना. फर्स्ट यू रन इट और ओपन अ टर्मिनल. ओके, फर्स्ट यू रन इट. ओके, फ्रॉम हियर यू रन इट. This one, this I am sharing my screen, right? See, you will get this button. Yes, share it, Pritham. We'll see. No, it's some blank. I mean, you can click on that ignore option. Okay, ignore. You are getting two things, right? Stop presenting and ignore. You just click on ignore. Now it is mirror. Now you can open VS Code. It's all blank. It's all blank. Just share the VS Code only. Okay, just share the VS Code only. First stop presenting and then share the VS Code. Go to Windows and now share. करेक्ट, राइट साइड में नहीं दिख रहा है। हाँ तो करो ना। इवन मेन मेन मेथड के ऊपर भी आपको दो ऑप्शन मिलेगा, रन एंड डिबग। ओके, यू कैन रन ऑन थ्रू दैट ऑल्सो, नो इशू। हम्म, हाँ, जो वो फाइंड आउट करो, मार्केट ऑटोमेटिकली वो इंस्टॉल करेगा। ओके, जस्ट अ मिनट। Okay, so you go to this extensions option. You will get one in the left pane. The second last option is extensions. Okay, you will get debugger for Java. Okay, debugger for Java. हाँ, इंस्टॉल करो उसको, एक्सटेंशन पैक फॉर जावा। इंटेलीकोड एआई असिस्टेड डेवलपमेंट, ठीक है। इंटेलीकोड एपीआई यूजेज एग्जांपल्स, इंस्टॉल करो। इंटेलीकोड नहीं दिख रहा है, सर्च करो ना, ऊपर सर्च करो इंटेलीकोड। अदरवाइज छोड़ दो अभी के लिए। लैंग्वेज सपोर्ट फॉर जावा, हाँ तो इंस्टॉल करो। इसके बाद लैंग्वेज सपोर्ट फॉर जावा। ओके, सो इंस्टॉल्ड है आपके पास, तो उसके बाद लैंग्वेज सपोर्ट फॉर जावा। इंस्टॉल हो गया। मेवन फॉर जावा, मेवन फॉर जावा। ओके, प्रोजेक्ट मैनेजर फॉर जावा। and then test runner for Java, ये ऑलरेडी इंस्टॉल्ड ही होंगे। करेक्ट, देन एक बार रीस्टार्ट करो, आपके जो आईडी है एक बार रीस्टार्ट करो मैनुअल। क्लोज करके ओपन करो। प्रीतम, ये एक्सटेंशंस तुमने इंस्टॉल किया ना? लास्ट 3 मीन्स ओके। हाँ, अभी आ रहा है ऑप्शन। मेरा स्क्रीन दिख रहा है ना? अच्छा, खुशबू, ये ऑप्शन आ रहा है रन एंड डिबग पब्लिक स्टैटिक वॉइडमेंट के ऊपर। हाँ हाँ ठीक है, चलेगा ना, चलेगा, कुछ प्रॉब्लम नहीं है। ये मेरा ओएस डिफरेंट है, सिस्टम डिफरेंट है, वर्जन डिफरेंट है, इसलिए। ओके, फॉर प्रीतम यू इंस्टॉल फर्स्ट। I mean class with the main method, right? So you are getting this run option, run debug. So you click on this run option. Okay, click on this run option. Extension pack for Java. इंटेलीकोड API यूजेज, इंटेलीकोड ये सब है, ऑटोमेटिकली इंस्टॉल होगा वो दोनों। इंटेलीकोड एक बार सर्च करो, दो मिलेंगे तुमको, AI सपोर्टेड। ओके, लैंग्वेज सपोर्ट फॉर जावा, रेड हैट का। Then Maven for Java. Maven for Java is installed, right? Test runner for Java. Test runner for Java. Okay, then you are good. You are you getting this run option, run debug option, and this one, run Java? You are getting, right? You just run it here from here. Okay. Okay, fine. Now what you will do, you put Java C. Sorry, कहाँ पे टाइप किया मैंने? Okay. Put your cursor here, okay, in the terminal itself. Now write Java C, means Java compilation. Then just tab dot Java. Java C, our first program, dot Java. Okay, then you will get one file with dot class extension in the same location. खुशबू कहाँ तक पहुँचे? dot class file, right? Now if you have any editor, text editor, I don't think in the Mac it's very feasible. You can anyway you can open with some text editor. Okay. Cannot find class with main method. सेम लोकेशन पे आपका लोकेशन देखो, पहले टर्मिनल में आपका लोकेशन देखो, लोकेशन सेम लोकेशन व्हाट you are using, right? Otherwise cd to that location, कॉपी करो, आपका लोकेशन जो है कॉपी करो, देन पुट cd। ये आप कमेंट प्रॉम्प्ट में भी कर सकते हो। right. उस लोकेशन पे एक कमेंट प्रॉम्प्ट ओपन करो. ओके, open command prompt or open cmd. Okay, and then uh, write cd and then your folder location, folder lock, cd folder. Cd means change directory, folder lock. हाँ, cd, हाँ, cd space and then the whole total folder location, whole folder location, c something like c or d drive है जो भी. What are you getting? No, I mean, I am asking you to try to open that .class file in any text editor. Okay, try to open in anything. You can also open that through terminal, so you will get all garbage values. That is what I wanted to show you, because I already told you, right? This dot file means byte code is neither understandable by human nor understandable by machine. फोल्डर आया ना अभी. नाउ पुट जावा सी एंड देन स्पेस योर क्लास नेम. आपका जो क्लास नेम दिए हो, क्या क्लास नेम दिए हो? आवर फर्स्ट प्रोग्राम और कोड वट एवर आई हैव रिटन, राइट, डॉट जावा. आपका जो फाइल नेम दिए हो. तो ये इसीलिए शो कर रहा है क्योंकि आपका जावा पाथ जो है वो सेट नहीं है. ठीक है, सो डू वन थिंग, गो टू प्रोग्राम फाइल्स. Okay, and then go to Java. गए जेडी के फोल्डर दिख रहा है आपको? जावा के अंदर जेडी के 17 समथिंग. एक बार स्क्रीन शेयर करने की कोशिश करो ना. विजिबल हो रहा है लेकिन फिर से वो मिरर. आप एक काम करो, सिर्फ वो जो प्रोग्राम फाइल्स वाला जो है वो शेयर करो, फोल्डर जो विंडो है वो शेयर करो. नहीं नहीं, पाथ सेंड नहीं करना है, जस्ट स्क्रीनशॉट, मतलब मैं अच्छा ठीक है। वो जेडी के फोल्डर हुआ ना, लोकेट हुआ ना, जेडी के फोल्डर है 17 पॉइंट समथिंग। तो उस जेडीके के अंदर जाओ, वो पाथ पूरा कॉपी करो, उसमें अंदर जाके देखो बिन फोल्डर है कि नहीं बताओ। नहीं, फाइल है वैसे भी, फाइल नॉर्मल जो अपना फाइल एक्सप्लोरर होता है उससे जाओ ना। जेडी का फोल्डर दिख नहीं रहा है? ओके, डॉट नेट नहीं, जावा 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 देखो, जावा। नहीं, जेडी के डॉट जावा नहीं, फाइल एक्सप्लोरर में जाओ। ओके, फाइल एक्सप्लोरर में जाके सी ड्राइव देन प्रोग्राम फाइल्स में जाओ, सी ड्राइव देन प्रोग्राम फाइल्स। हाँ, देन देखो वहाँ पे कोई जावा फोल्डर है, जावा करके फोल्डर है। ओके फाइन। सो प्रोग्राम फाइल्स छोड़ के एक प्रोग्राम फाइल्स 86 करके देखो, इंटू 86 करके एक फोल्डर है, उसमें देखो फिर। जावा करके कोई फोल्डर नहीं है? होगा ये जावा, अदरवाइज वो तो ओके। एक काम करो, सी ड्राइव में जाओ, तुम्हारे यूज़र में जाओ। ओके, यूज़र, मे बी इट इज़ यूज़र स्पेसिफिक, इन्फोसिस लैपटॉप में यूज़र्स में जाओ, यूज़र्स में जाके तुम्हारे इसमें जाओ। वहाँ पे देखो कुछ जावा फोल्डर है, वहाँ पे कुछ प्रोग्राम फाइल्स वगैरह है। हाँ, मुझे स्क्रीनशॉट भेजो, स्क्रीनशॉट दिखाओ ज़रा इधर। ओके, लेट मी ओपन यूज़र्स, कैशे, डॉक्यूमेंट्स। ओके, सी में जाओ एक बार, सी, डायरेक्ट सी में, और मुझे भेजो। अच्छा, यहाँ पे पहले प्रोग्राम फाइल्स में जाओ और भेजो मुझे फाइल्स। नहीं, पहले उस नॉर्मल इसमें जाओ, देखते हैं। ओके, प्रोग्राम फाइल्स, नहीं वो होगा, आई मीन कहीं पे तो होगा। वो ओरेकल का किया था या जूलू का किया था, क्या क्या कैसा था वो? ओके। विंडोज, um, 86 में एक बार दिखाओ, 86। वहाँ पे कुछ इंफॉर्मेशन नहीं था क्या? कहाँ पे? अच्छा, आ, वो जो सॉफ्टवेयर सेंटर्स का सॉफ्टवेयर जहाँ पे इंस्टॉल इंस्टॉल होता है, वहाँ पे देखो एक बार। अदरवाइज लीव इट, आई मीन जस्ट ये समझ लो कैसे चलता है, राइट? नो, आई मीन चलेगा। प्रीतम का भी प्रॉब्लम है बिकॉज प्रीतम प्रीतम लेफ्ट, वाई? हेलो। हाँ, नहीं वो स्क्रीन शेयर करके नहीं होगा। एक बार जाके मतलब एक बार जस्ट कल ढूंढो कहाँ पे है जावा फोल्डर, ओके? कहाँ पे है जावा फोल्डर ढूंढो। डिसमिस कर दो प्रीतम। यस, नाउ यू ओपन योर एप्लीकेशन, व्हाट यू वांट टू शेयर। Yes, yes, visible, now it is visible. Hmm. Okay, 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 fine. So now you are getting, right, dot class file. Hmm. Dot class file you are getting. Now if you want to open that dot class file, you will get that garbage file. Don't, I mean, I'll rather say, see, this is, you have to decompile it. Always it is compiled, you have to decompile it to get the Java program back. So don't decompile, okay? Because you will get that Java code, there is no meaning. Okay, now you have already got you have already received the dot class file. Okay, now you have to execute this dot class file. So how to do that? Simple Java, write down here Java in the terminal, Java, चलेगा चलेगा। बट राइट नाउ यू डू दैट, आई मीन जस्ट ऊपर जो रन बटन है ना उस पर क्लिक करके देख लो आपका प्रोग्राम चल रहा है कि नहीं. हम्म? देखो रन एंड डीबग करके एक ऑप्शन है उसमें. नो नो, डायरेक्टली डायरेक्टली आईडी में जाओ. इसमें जो वी एस कोड है, वी एस कोड में जाओ, जाके देखो रन डीबैक ऑप्शन दिख रहा है कि नहीं दिख रहा है. ये जैसे स्क्रीन शेयर किया है देखो अपने प्रीतम ने, तो जस्ट अबव मेन मेथड यू आर गेटिंग रन एंड डीबग ऑप्शन. हाँ, तो वो रन पे क्लिक करो, उस रन पे क्लिक करो. नहीं नहीं, ये ऑटोमेटिकली आएगा, ये रन एंड डिबग ऑटोमेटिकली आएगा. नहीं आ रहा है. ओके, ये ऊपर कॉर्नर पे ये नहीं दिख रहा है रन ऑप्शन. मे बी वो वी एस कोड का कुछ इशू है. वी एस कोड को ये करना पड़ेगा. वी एस कोड का कुछ इशू है. बट एनीवे एक बार ट्राई करना रीस्टार्ट करने के बाद. ओके, save it, save the program. Okay, now Pritham, you type java, only java, then your class name, don't put dot java extension, space java space, then out our first program, don't put dot java. Okay, then enter. Got it? This is my first java code. So java c is for compilation, and then you are putting your program or bytecode to execution engine through JVM. Okay, and JVM through execution engine executing the program after compilation, and then you are getting, this is my first java code, right? So this is how the java, I mean this is absolutely resembles with the java architecture. Okay, so if you are asked in the interview, if you do not have any IDE, how you will be able to run the program. So these two compile using java c, and then java. Okay, this is important interview question, by the way. Right, if they are asking without ID how you will run program, java program, so first you have to compile it. Notepad. Okay, ऐसे खुशबू आपके जो विंडोज़ एक्सप्लोरर है वहाँ पे जाके सर्च करो ना, जावा फोल्डर कहाँ पे है. जावा, जस्ट विंडोज़ एक्सप्लोरर में जाके जावा फोल्डर सर्च करो, जावा, because as it is installed there should be some java thing, right? यह मिस होगा, ये कुछ है नहीं इसमें, क्या है. अदरवाइज क्या करना है आपको, एक ये रेस करो, टिकट रेस करो, जाके बोलो कि हम मुझे जावा 17 इंस्टॉल करके दो, जावा 5 सेटअप करके दो. दैट्स इट. क्रोम एज में होगा कि नहीं पता नहीं, बट वट एवर यू आर यूजिंग ना, यू यूज सम अपडेटेड सॉफ्टवेयर्स. ओके, देन यू विल बी एबल टू शेयर एंड एवरीथिंग. That is the problem with office laptop, right? Hmm. Anyway, installation is not. I mean, it's a straightforward process. I always told you, right? I mean, it's a straightforward process. Mean absolutely straightforward. Just like you are installing your games, just double click and then click next, 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 next. That's all. That's it. And you will get that Java folder inside the program files folder, and you have to set that path. How to set that path? I have already discussed in my video. ठीक है, तो अभी और एक बार बता देता हूँ. आप एनवायरनमेंट वेरिएबल सर्च करोगे ना, एनवायरनमेंट वेरिएबल, ओके, एनवायरनमेंट वेरिएबल फॉर योर अकाउंट करके ऑप्शन आता है. एनवायरनमेंट वेरिएबल फॉर योर अकाउंट, उस पे जाना है आपको. ठीक है, उसमें जाके अभी भी देख सकते हो. ठीक है, तो वो आप जाके स्टार्ट मेनू में. अच्छा फाइन, तो मैं ये चैट में दे देता हूँ. सो फर्स्ट लोकेट द जावा, फर्स्ट लोकेट द जावा और JDK path. Okay, JDK path. Okay, then locate the bin folder after installation. All these things are after installation. Okay, locate bin folder. I am putting it in the chat. Okay, under JDK you will find bin folder. Okay, under or inside JDK folder you will find bin folder. Okay, bin folder. Now copy the path till JDK. Okay, copy the path till JDK folder, and then you have to paste that path. You have to create one environment variable. Go to environment variables for your account. This is the option, environment variables for your account. In start menu you type that. Okay, now create one new variable which is called java underscore home. Okay, and this is the key. Okay, and the value you'll set, value you will be setting the JDK path. Got it? JDK path. Now go to the paths. There will be one paths variable. Okay, edit the paths variable and set percent java underscore home, then again percent bin. Okay, got it? So after that you restart your machine, restart your laptop, you will get that java home, everything will be ready. Okay, and you will be able to execute directly from, yeah. Okay, and you also whoever will be supporting you for java installation, right, you also tell him that I have already installed VS Code, but I am not getting the run option in the VS Code. Okay, I have written main method and everything, but I am not able to find it. Can you just click one picture of whatever you ran, okay, of your VS Code and send it in my WhatsApp? Yeah, just to do that. Okay. Ah, you are getting one option, right? You are getting this class. Some cannot find a class with main. What is the blue color strip? Okay, learn more. Public static void main. There is a mistake. Okay, so public class, public will be P small letter. Just put P small letter. And our first program is not like that. It should be same as the file name. There is O, first letter will be capital, F would be capital, and P would be capital. Right. It is having some compilation error. That is why you are not getting any run option. Hmm. Huh. Control S. Now, are you getting that? I mean, no. Are you getting any run option just above public static void main? Public static void main. Okay, I have given the whole program. Just can you do one thing? Can you please copy the whole thing? Copy the whole thing and put. Hmm. Hmm. क्यों? नहीं, कंट्रोल V करो ना. पेस्ट करने का ऑप्शन क्यों नहीं देगा यार? ट्राई करो एक बार. सेमी कोलन वगैरह मिसिंग है यहाँ पे, बट Pritam, are you saying anything? हाँ सॉरी, क्या जूम? नहीं, जूम आप वो कर सकते हो. मुझे जूम है मेरे पास, बट इफ़ यू हैव जूम, बिकॉज जूम मेरा ऑक्यूपाइड है पूरा. मैं दूसरा जो सेशंस है वो जूम में लेता हूँ. तो वो सारे जो आई मीन आई विल नॉट बी एबल टू क्रिएट अनदर मीटिंग। तो आप एक काम कर सकते हो, मुझे एक मीटिंग सेटअप करके भेज सकते हो मुझे। फ़ोन से वीडियो कॉल करके भी दिखा सकते हो। व्हाट्सएप में। सीधा करो अब। हाँ करेक्ट। अच्छा, पब्लिक स्टैटिक वॉइड मेन स्ट्रिंग एयर जेएस, यहाँ पे जो मिसिंग है वो सेमीकोलन मिसिंग है। ठीक है, देखो लाइन नंबर 4 में एक सेमीकोलन मिसिंग है। इसको डायरेक्ट कॉपी करो ना, कॉपी पेस्ट करो, मेरा जो कोड है उसको कॉपी पेस्ट करो। और नीचे जो अलर्ट दे रहा है उसको क्रॉस कर दो। हाँ हाँ, वही वही कॉपी, कंट्रोल ए कंट्रोल वी, कंट्रोल ए कंट्रोल वी। वो तो सिर्फ एक ही लाइन कॉपी हुआ ना। पहले नोटपैड में कॉपी करो उसको, एक नोटपैड में कॉपी करो। वो तो सिर्फ वही आ रहा है, पूरा पूरा कॉपी नहीं हो रहा है एक्चुअली। पूरा कंट्रोल सी करके कॉपी करो, पूरा सिलेक्ट करो पहले वो चैट से। सिर्फ एक लाइन ऐसे क्यों हो रहा है? अच्छा ठीक है, एक बार जाओ, उसमें जाओ, वी एस कोड में जाओ। वी एस कोड में जाके वो डिलीट कर दो, पूरा जो है पूरा डिलीट कर दो, डिलीट इट। हाँ ओके, क्रिएट वन क्लास। नहीं, पहले वो ओपन करो, जो फोल्डर बनाए हो वो ओपन करो, फाइल, गो टू फाइल, वो वेलकम स्क्रीन डिलीट कर दो। गो टू फाइल, ऊपर फाइल ऑप्शन देखो, हाँ, ओपन, ओपन फाइल, ओपन फोल्डर देखो, फोर्थ ऑप्शन, फिफ्थ ऑप्शन, ओपन फोल्डर। ठीक है, ये किए थे क्या? व्हाट वाज द फोल्डर यू क्रिएटेड? विजुअल स्टूडियो। और एक फोल्डर क्रिएट करो, बेटर इज अनदर फोल्डर, यू क्रिएट वन अनदर फोल्डर। ओके, अभी उसके अंदर जाओ, विजुअल स्टूडियो कोड से उसको ओपन करो, गो टू विजुअल स्टूडियो कोड एंड देन गो टू फाइल, ओपन फोल्डर। हाँ, अभी उस फोल्डर को हाँ, डबल क्लिक एंड सिलेक्ट फोल्डर। करेक्ट, सिलेक्ट फोल्डर। हाँ, क्या है वो, आई ट्रस्ट कर दो, आई ट्रस्ट, आई ट्रस्ट। हाँ, वो वेलकम स्क्रीन जो है उसको बंद कर दो, वेलकम स्क्रीन जो है उसको बंद कर दो। हाँ, ठीक है। अभी उस फोल्डर के ऊपर एक बार होवर करो, माउस होवर करो, देखो न्यू फाइल क्रिएशन का ऑप्शन दे रहा है, न्यू फाइल। हाँ, क्लिक करो उसमें। नाउ यहाँ पे लिखो आवर, ओ कैपिटल आवर फर्स्ट, एफ कैपिटल फर्स्ट, पी कैपिटल प्रोग्राम डॉट जावा, डॉट जावा, एंटर। Okay, now here you just put class, CLASS class। हाँ, फर्स्ट ऑप्शन पे क्लिक करो जाके, आया। अभी जस्ट लिखो मेन, MAIN मेन, फर्स्ट ऑप्शन पे क्लिक करो। अभी लिखो इसके अंदर SYSOUT, SYSOUT, फर्स्ट ऑप्शन पे क्लिक करो। नाउ इनसाइड दैट, हाँ आएगा ना, गलत कर रहे थे। विद इन दैट सिस्टम डॉट आउट डॉट प्रिंटलन, विद इन डबल कोट यू पुट सम मैसेज। just put some message, this is my first class, this is my first program, anything, or happy path program. No, inside as a string you will pass, means within double quote, within double quote, within double quote you have to put the message. Okay, now click on that run option. अलाउ कर दो, अलाउ। ठीक है, देखो you are getting the result, like whatever string you are passing there, printing there, you are getting that result. That means your program is running टर्मिनल में। गॉट इट? हाँ, क्योंकि तुम जावा सी नहीं किए ना। अभी 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 आ जाओ इधर, टर्मिनल में देखो, टर्मिनल में देखो तुम्हारा रिजल्ट। तो नेक्स्ट लाइन में जो करो, मतलब लिखो जावा सी, जावा सी, टर्मिनल के अंदर, उधर नहीं, टर्मिनल में, जहाँ पे, हाँ, जावा सी, जस्ट राइट इट देयर, जावा सी देन स्पेस टैब मारो, जावा सी लिखा ना, टैब मारो, हाँ, डॉट जावा। ओके, नाउ एंटर मारो, उसको एंटर करो। तो कंपाइलेशन में कोई प्रॉब्लम नहीं है। अभी वो फाइल एक्सप्लोरर में जाओ, लेफ्ट साइड में जाओ, देखो डॉट क्लास फाइल एक जनरेट हुआ है, ग्रीन ब्लू कलर का डॉट क्लास फाइल ऊपर जनरेट हुआ ना, उसके ऊपर देखो डॉट क्लास फाइल, दिस इज बाइट कोड। देखो ना, फाइल नेम, आई मीन दैट फाइल नेम डॉट क्लास करके एक फाइल जनरेट हुआ है। हाँ, डॉट क्लास फाइल, दिस इज द बाइट कोड। ठीक है, मतलब तुम अभी कंपाइल किए, नाउ यू हैव टू रन द प्रोग्राम। ओके, फॉर दैट टू रन द प्रोग्राम यू हैव the command called java, only type java here Java, then the class name. Don't put .java extension here. Java, first put first enter I mean write Java, 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 space, टैब मार दो, टैब. वो डॉट क्लास जो है उसको हटा दो, डॉट क्लास जो है उसको हटा दो. हाँ, एंटर मारो. क्या डॉट क्लास, क्लास नॉट फाउंड एक्सेप्शन. ओके, सो एक काम करो, फिर से लिखो और ऊपर से जो डॉट स्लैश है, डॉट स्लैश को भी हटा दो. ओके, फिर से अपर एरो दबाओ, अपर एरो, अपर एरो. हाँ, ठीक है. अभी लेफ्ट एरो करते करते जाओ, जाके देखो ये स्लैश एंड डॉट को हटा दो, डिलीट इट. एंटर. आया. आया ना, जो सिस्टम डॉट आउट डॉट जो प्रिंट आपने किए थे वो आया ना, देखो नीचे ही आया. हाँ, ठीक है. फिर okay, I think it is done. So you understood, right, how these things works. Pritham, any problem, any confusion? Do you understood, right, what is the how compilation work, how Java execution engine works? Correct. Ha. So dot class is, always remember, dot class is a byte code. Okay, byte code means it is neither human understandable nor machine understandable, because machine only understands high voltage and low voltage, that is zeros and ones. A human only understands English like language. Okay, it is middle of both the thing. You will get all garbage values. If you want, you can open this dot class file using a notepad. Okay, so you will get all garbage values there. You will not understand what is written there. This file line by line will be interpreted to JVM. Okay, and based on the components of the class or components of the program, it will occupy the JVM memories. We discussed, right, what are in the JVM memories. There is a method area, there is a heap area, there is a stack area, there is a native heap area, native stack area, right? All these areas will be occupied based on what is the component it is getting interpreted. If it is method, then it will not interpret it, it will directly go to, through JIT compiler, it will go to the method area, right? If it is other than that, means if it is a, let's say, if it's a variable, if it is a let's say an object, right, all those things will be interpreted and stored into the designated area of heap memory. Okay, in the stack memory, some methods, some libraries will be stored in the the native stack memory space, right? All these things will be your masalas of biryani. Okay, now what will happen, JRE will supply all the libraries, supporting libraries, okay, or tools or development tools will be supplying all the supporting libraries, and execution engine will execute the program. So what is in execution engine? It's garbage collection and just in time compiler, right? You remembered all these things? This is very, very, very important for interview purpose. So please explain the Java architecture. I am saying again and again, okay? Because if I am, this is my favorite question. Okay, so I mean, many people may think that okay, what we'll do to understand this architecture thing. Believe me, if you do not understand architecture, you will not understand static variable, static keyword, the other higher things, right? So all these things are engineering. Okay, so think like an engineer. Okay, so okay, fine. I'm starting a glimpse of class today. Okay, because we are already almost done for today, but we have 15 minutes, around 15 minutes. So let me share my screen again. It's okay, right, if I start it today itself? If you are feeling bored or something like that, please let me know. Okay, any problem with understanding, any problem with my voice, everything, right? So if you are facing any problem, just let me know. Or if you are finding this is interesting, that is also fine. Okay, so first thing, what is class? What is class? The file we have written, right? This is a class. Okay, but you cannot say like that, right, in the interview. What is class? So for any project, right, any programming language, there are some set of rules. Okay, there are some set of rules. Understand it. It's very important concept. Okay, so thing is, what is a sorry what is a class? So suppose I'm giving you one example. Suppose class name, this is a car. Car is a class. Okay, car is a class. What all properties car have? One car has one steering, okay, 4 wheels, right, one gear, right? What else? 5 seats, 5 seats or 7 seats based on something, right? These are the overall property, right, for a car, and one engine. These are the properties of a car, right? Now think about Suzuki, Maruti Suzuki or Suzuki. Think about BMW. Think about Audi. Okay, think about Honda. Anything, right? So all these cars actually having these set of properties, right? These set of properties are all common for all the cars, correct? Are you getting or not? So we can say these everything, right? Everything will be under a car class. Okay, in general we'll say these are the cars. These are the cars. In general, they are the cars. So how we are defining these are the cars? Because these have these properties. So What is a class then? Class is a, just a minute, let me close the window. So in Java, a class is a blueprint. A class is a blueprint or a template Class is a blueprint or a template for creating an object. Okay, so what are the objects under the car class? Suppose these are the cars, and all the properties I have mentioned, those are the actually blueprints. Okay, those are actually blueprints or templates. Okay, those are the basic templates, and based on these templates, using these templates, BMW is making one object, right? Suzuki is making one object, Honda is making one object. So this is class car, and these are its object. Where what is this objects? Objects actually holds all the property inside the class, all the properties inside the class. Now tell me if it is clear or not, because this is very important. The basic is very important. You understood what is class in Java. Now it is not collection of objects. That is why I am asking. It is not collection of objects. See, it is a set of template. It's a template. Suppose, let me give you another example. Suppose railway booking. Okay, you have a form, right? So this is a railway booking, RB. So what are the railway booking forms provides? Your name, your phone number, from place to place, date of journey, and what else? Preferable trains, right? Suppose these are the options. Now Khushbu is going to the ticket counter and got this particular template. Okay, Pritam is also getting the particular template. Okay, from wherever you are booking the railway, your railway journey, you are getting this particular template. So this particular template will be the class. Okay, and the object means, suppose Khushbu is creating putting her name here, Khushbu. Okay, these are the properties. Okay, suppose these are the methods, variables, and all. Okay, so you are creating what? You are creating your object. How? Inside the class, and using all the properties of the class. That means this Khushbu object is holding all the properties of the class. The same way, Pritam is making another or creating another object called Pritam. Okay, with all the fields means properties mentioned. Okay, fields means method, it could be variables again. Okay, so all these fields are filled by Pritam. All these fields are filled by Khushbu. But Khushbu's form or Khushbu's object cannot be used by Pritam. Pritam's object cannot be used by Khushbu's. Okay, so those are two different objects. But what is class? Class is the template. So what you are borrowing from, or what you are buying from railway booking center is the class, is the template or pro forma. Animal is the class. Suppose animal, okay, sorry, suppose animal, okay, animal is a class. Now inside animal, cat is an object, dog is an object, okay, elephant is an object, because there are some properties inside animal. What are the properties? They should have four legs, one tail, uh, and some basic things, right? All of these animals have the same pro forma, same templates, okay. Any confusion, just don't hesitate to ask me, okay. यहाँ पे इस पर्टिकुलर पॉइंट पे अगर कॉन्सेप्शन हिला हुआ रहेगा ना, बाकी आगे जाके समझ में नहीं आएगा. सो एनी क्वेश्चन, कुछ अगर तुमको लगे कि ओके दिस इज आई आस्क इट एंड everyone will laugh, don't think about it. No one will laugh at you. It's clear, right, Khushbu? Okay, fine. So we have classes and we have objects. So in Java everything is class and some of these are objects, okay. We can create some objects. The basic things to start a program, we have to write one class, that is mandatory, okay. And we to use these class variables, class fields, okay, class members means it could be methods, it could be variables, constants, static methods, right? What else? It could be, yeah, that's all. So all these things can be used by creating an object, okay. If you are not creating an object, you cannot use those things. If you are not buying this template, you will not be able to book a train for you. The same thing, if you are not creating an object, if you are not buying this template, you will not be able to use these fields, okay. Suppose this class name is first program, okay, first program. So how this object will be created, I showed you yesterday. So suppose the class name, first thing is class name, first program is the class name, right? Then one object variable could be, suppose, ob equal to new first program, okay, new first program. So this new keyword actually creates an object, okay, object. And where this particular object is getting stored? Here, okay. This ob is the object variable. What is variable? Variable is actually the place in the memory, computer memory, where particular data is getting stored. Suppose here this object is getting stored. Inside this object you will get this particular first program's object, okay. This will be new first program. Clear or not? Right? So this is how This is what the class is, this is what the object is, and this is how the object is created. And as without creating any object we can't use any class property, class fields, Java is called object oriented programming language. What is that? Java is called object oriented programming language. This is the interview question. Why Java is called object oriented programming language? You have to explain this particular thing. Java is an object oriented programming language. Explain why. Why you think Java is a object oriented programming language? Then you have to give that an answer. Understood? Yeah, the answer is the class. I mean, to write any program, to start any program, you have to write one class. Okay, without class you cannot you cannot execute any program. Okay, rather you cannot write any program. The main thing is class. Now to use those class properties, class fields, okay, you need at least one object. This is mandatory. Without object you cannot use all the properties. Okay, that is why, as this is a object creation is mandatory for Java programming language. This is a object oriented programming language where everything is object. I'll show. There are some primitive data types supported, like int, float, double. Those are the primitive data types. Those are not the object, but still they have the classes. Okay, they have some classes, but for speediness, to increase the speed or performance of Java code, they have some primitive data types. Okay, because when you are creating some objects, every time it will go to heap memory and it will overload the heap memory, because objects always go to heap memory. To free up the heap memory, Java introduced some primitive data types like int, float. Those are not class directly, those are not classes, but corresponding to every data types, every primitive data types, we have some classes. Like int, integer is the class. Like double is the class. Okay, we will discuss it later. Okay, why we should not use all object, all the classes things. We should use primitive data types. Okay, as Java, the next interview question: why Java is not called fully object oriented programming language? Okay, Java is not a fully object oriented programming language. Why? Because Java supports some primitive data types. Okay, so Java supports primitive data types. Okay, what are the example? Int, float, double, then long. All these things are primitive data type starting with small letters. But for integer, int, we have integer class. For float, we have float class. For double, we have double class. For long, we have long class starting with capital letters. Okay, for string, we have string is always a class. Okay, string is always a class. It's not primitive data type, it's a class. String is a class. Any question? Okay, then write down the definition of object. You understood, right? What is object? So now definition of object is objects are instance of classes. Okay, the objects the objects are instance of class, the classes. Okay, and each object created from a class can have its own unique data. Okay, but it can have own data, but object always shares the structure and behavior of a class. Got it? The objects are instance of classes, and each object created from a class can have its own unique data, but the main structure and it shares the main structure and behavior of the class. Any confusion here? Okay, fine. Then probably we can close today's class because it's already 9 p.m. Extended for 10 minutes, but it's okay. I'm stopping the recording